Y'all know I have not been here in a very long time. And I have not done a live for a very long time, but I had to do a live at this time and at this moment. Um, Go to my TikTok. It says it's called Lady of the Ball 0802, not 080208. It's 0802. And I have been cranking out videos ever since I learned how to use CapCut. I have been cranking out videos after videos after videos after videos. With that being said, um, I kind of want to talk about a little bit last night. Dang, I lost it. Hold on, I had it and I posted it, and oh, crap, I got to go all the way back to Ball Alert and find it. But I am giving some commentary on this BS that just happened last night. Um, First and foremost, before I talk about the fuckery that Trump did, I want to talk a little bit about what may have cost Vice President Harris the election and why this is you may see people a little upset, a little mad, a little upset and shit like that. And the reason why they're upset and they're mad is because Vice President Harris is more than qualified to be president of the United States. I don't care what you guys have to say. Um, I know some of you guys feel like Trump has experience because he was in office. But Vice President Harris has the repertoire of a politician. Okay. Don't get it twisted. I am a conspiracy theorist and I believe the bullshit of the world is bullshit. I believe everything is bullshit. I believe everything is fuckery and fakery. Including the politicians, especially when a politician like her, she's severely polished. And another thing for me that cost her the election for me is the black rhetoric. Is rhetoric or rhetoric, whatever. I like saying rhetoric. The black rhetoric that was going on with her. She made it hard for me to like her. Granted, I'm gonna be honest with you, I voted for her. I voted for her because she was a career politician. And she had the right degree, she had the right experience, and that's why I voted for her. I didn't vote for her because, and also she's a woman. That's one. But the main reason I voted for her is because of the fact that she was a career politician and that she knew what to say, how to say it, when to say it intellectually without using curse words, without word vomiting and saying things stupid and making herself look stupid. However, I will say part of the one of the things that turned me off, which I still voted for her, don't get it twisted. One of the things that turned me off was the whole collard green thing when she was talking to somebody about how to cook collard greens. I was highly turned off by that. And and yes, even though I voted for Vice President Harris, I I believe the BS that was going on around Vice President Harris, which is that she's not really black, which I didn't give a damn. I don't care. Um, and that, you know, she was a little fast. She was a little fast in these streets, okay? Well, she's a grown woman. As long as she's a grown woman, she can do what the hell she wants to. She can have sex with who the hell she wants to. But I think some of those things, some people are just so morally there to where they can't see past things. And on top of that, when it comes to women, our sex lives is going to always be on trial. You have to be a damn near nun to become a president. Even to the point to where I told my mom, and she said that me and my mom was talking. It was like, in order to get a woman in office, she's gonna have to be a straight up lesbian. Um, but it's frustrating for me because once again, Vice President Harris is more than qualified to do the job. Okay, but I want to talk about something that happened last night that stood out to me. Um, that stood out to me. That stood out to me, and I want to talk about. This was said, and I peeped after he said it, the changes in the numbers in Detroit and Philadelphia. I tried to watch the election to the very end. I did. I didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning. Um, and so Trump posted Philadelphia and Detroit, heavy law enforcement is there. A lot of talk about massive cheating in Philadelphia and law enforcement coming. Okay. This is what's scary to me. Okay. Because Detroit, it will be Michigan. Michigan, it will be Detroit and Philadelphia, which are cities in a state. Okay. So Detroit and Philadelphia, those were the two states that played a huge, those were areas that were expected to vote blue. Okay. Those were the areas that were expected to vote blue. Okay. I hate when I'm live at the same time as one of my favorite YouTubers. But those were the states, those were the town, those were the cities that were expected to turn blue. And it's a lot of time when the biggest uh city turns blue in a state, you can almost promise the state, okay? But the thing is, Vice President Harris won Atlanta, but she didn't win the state of Georgia. So he's pointing to not only areas that are known to turn blue, he's also pointing to areas that are also known for having heavy, what's the word they like to use to describe a heavily black people of color population? It's a heavy urban population. And he said something about heavy law enforcement coming. This should not be allowed on election day. Not election day, not somebody to fearmonger you into voting for them and talk about there's heavy law enforcement in the area. What there's heavy law enforcement for? What the hell are you talking about? So are you gonna arrest people who didn't vote for you? I just found it funny that after he said that, this happened. Let me see if I can find some election coverage. Because Vice President Harris had Philadelphia and Detroit. I'm so damn tired of these Botox Barbies standing up there behind him. You can't find no real looking women. Girl. Hold on. I'm gonna say it right now and be straight up honest with you guys. It seemed like, oh, look at this. After he was elected, look at the stock. The stock went up. Elon Musk is making more money. Hmm. That's interesting. Let's see what else they had. LA, one of the most progressive in the country, loses re-election. How did the district attorney in LA lose re-election? Huh. I guess they don't have it right here. Let me try this again. Okay, this is not the video. Because last night I saw the switch where she clearly was projected to win those some of those places, and she didn't win. I can't hide anything. Hold on. Okay, maybe this is it. Okay. I mean, like, gets past the ad first. Okay. I just want you guys to see the map and what would happen. But he also has Senate and he has House. And that's just crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So there's nobody really. I mean, there's people in there that were rejected. It says 47 uncalled, 218 needed. Um, okay. Let's talk about this map real quick. Okay. Let me see if my mic is on. Let's talk about this map. Okay. The states he won last night were I can't find it because I was watching CNN on HBO. The states that she was projected to win not too long after he said what he said. Because the truth of the matter is this. It's no doubt in my mind he was going to cause a riot if he had lost again, which I'm still trying to understand in the process. How the hell a felon was still able to run for office? How did y'all let that happen? How did y'all let that happen? I mean, if a felon can't vote for someone in office, why the hell a felon is running for office? That's the question I have. I have is that's the question I have, really. Okay. But besides the fact that he's a billionaire and he's a man and he's white, um, of course they're gonna ignore that. I wonder if he's gonna get Diddy out of jail, by the way. Since y'all like getting the rich out of jail, y'all like getting people out of jail. If Diddy still has his money, I'm pretty sure he would get Diddy out of jail if Diddy still had his money. Because he only cares about people who are rich. Elon Musk stock went up, by the way. And I said his first day in office, the first thing he's going to do is do a mass removal of migrants. I don't know why. That's half his staff. That's his whole her staff right there. So okay, that's what you want to do. But I felt like the statement he made last night was detrimental. Was detrimental. And it's crazy because everybody was talking about our greatest hits when um when Trump was in office the first time, and one of the things they brought up was the fact that 9% of people in North Carolina is a battleground state. I think she won North Carolina. I'm not quite sure. But North Carolina is a battleground state. Okay. And which is shocking to me because it's North Carolina. Anyway, North Carolina, when Trump got elected the first time, there was this thing that happened. It's in my stories. I posted in my stories. And no, you can't blame Zers for this because millennials did this. So, and I know this. I'm a millennial. I was like 26 when he got elected the first time. Okay, let me take this presidential thing off and turn this off before I get copyrighted. Because I sit there and post it, and the first thing they're like, oh, you copyright this, blah, 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 blah. Share. This happened the first time he was elected, okay? I want you to watch this. It's a big deal to me because it goes to show you, I don't think people really take elections serious. But after the foolishness, there was of people texting my cell phone, people messaging me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, to vote. I see why stuff like this happen. Watch this. Oh crap! Hold on. There's no sound. What's the sound? What's the sound? Oh my god! I don't have sound. Why my computer burning up like that? Okay, long story short, 9% voted these nuts. I was cracking up about it last night because I was like, these nuts is something that's an expression that millennials use. Okay. I remember we were taking senior pictures at 09. Yes, I graduated in 2009. That was 15 years ago. So, and I remember one of the phrases that was said during this talk was these nuts. They're like, say cheese, these nuts. And I tell you, we drag Zers. Half of us have no reason to be dragging Zers sometimes. I will say this, Zers, y'all get what y'all consistent. I can respect consistency, determination, and motivation. I can respect that in Generation Z. And so, because I can't get mad at them when they do foolishness, and you look and you see what millennials did, and we voted for these nuts. We voted for these in North Carolina. There was 9% millennials who voted these nuts. Now, if that 9% went to Hillary Clinton, she would have won North Carolina. She would have genuinely won North Carolina. But 9% took the time out their busy schedule and said, you know what? No, we want to vote for these nuts. Let me see if the sound works. Here's another thing which I was taking him seriously when he said that, because I never thought that Kanye West. Well, I take that back. I have dealings with Geminis, so you can't say that their word is their bond. So this president you have, that's why I say with him, with Trump, you can sit up here. We can say all the things we want to about Trump, but Uh, he's talking all that crap. I don't believe he's going to do half of what he say he's gonna do. Um, and I posted on my social media account where I said I felt like Project 2025 was more of the older congressman, and it wasn't just a Republican thing; it was a Democrat, Tea Party, Green Party, whatever party thing as well. Where it was older people, where it's like, yeah, our kids are not having kids, our grandkids are not having kids, and we need to do something about it and stuff like that. But also, people voted for Kanye West. Long story talked about. Okay. 1% voted for Kanye West because Kanye West said he wants to be president. Long story short, nobody take these elections serious anymore. Nobody take it serious because, long story short, y'all have been harassing people the whole entire election season. Let me tell you how bad the harassment started. So it was this lady driving around in a Range Rover in my neighborhood. And I guess she was trying to see if this young man, I guess, and this happened back when I was 19 years old. I was 18 years old too. When President Obama became president, I had just turned 18. And I was able to vote for President Obama. Say thank you. I got a black person in office. So, I remember at 18, people harass you on the daily to vote. Okay? They harass you so much to where you don't want to vote. I never forget when I voted and this older lady, nasty, gutter snipe bitch, oh my God, she said, who you voting for? It's none of your business. You ain't supposed to be asking that question at a ballot. You ain't supposed to be asking that question. It's none of your damn business. And so, what if I was a black Republican? That you better vote Democrat. Bitch, I'll vote your ass out of here. How about that? But talk about today. Let's fast forward to today, which 15 years later. She made me turn independent, by the way. I'm an independent voter. I mostly vote Democrat, but I'm an independent party person. So one day I was outside waiting for my Uber. I'm always outside waiting for an Uber, whether to go to work or to get food. I'm always waiting for an Uber. Okay. There, as much things change, if things stay same, I'll be outside waiting for Uber. And I can't wait till they bring the driverless ones to Atlanta. I can't wait for that. I ain't gotta deal with people. Um, that's what's getting on my nerves right now is people. So this lady drives up in a Range Rover, black, and she asked for this. I know she asked for a young black man. She asked for a young black man. I know it was a young black man because you ain't gonna bully a white man, a white young man to go vote. Now I'm gonna explain to you why. I don't know how many times y'all heard this, but I think I need to re-emphasize why Black people are so big on voting. Okay. Um. Granted, we still ain't got no damn reparation. Our ancestors didn't get no reparation. The people who deserve to get the reparation the most are the ones that are passing away. Okay, I know my great grandmother. If anybody should have deserved reparation from the United States, it would have been her. Anyway, um, this lady drives up to me and she says, "Do you know so and so?" And I say, "Who's calling me?" Well, scam likely. Better not be somebody tell me to vote. I don't want to vote. Election season is over, but I'm gonna tell you this: if you want Trump, if you want the bills to not pass with Trump, you got to change the Senate, the House and Senate. That's the one thing you got to change. The issue is we always vote for presidential season, but we never vote when it's governor, mayor, and the districts and the regions. We don't vote for that. That's the thing that hurts us as well. Okay, that's what messed up Obama. Obama couldn't pass most of the bills that he wanted to pass because he kept getting a majority Senate and House that was Republican. Okay, all right. Back to what I was saying. This lady walked up. She drove up to me, and she drove to me. I didn't like the way she drove up to me because she drove to me like she was the CIA and the FBI. I was like, "What did I do? What did I do? What did I say about the Illuminati that was true? What did I do? What did I say? What did I do about podcast? Did I expose something? What did I do?" So she drove to me, and I'm like, "You better chill out." She was a nice lady, and she asked me for this young man, and I said, "No, I don't know this young man. I don't know who you speak of." Granted, if he was staying in my house, I wouldn't know. I'll tell you that story on a later date, honey. If he was staying in my house, I wouldn't know. I'm being straight up honest with you. I will explain that on another later date. I will do story time. Y'all get to see my face, see how I look. I look just like the picture because that's a real picture of me. Um. Anyway, so she drove up and she asked for this young man, and I said, "No, I don't know who you're talking about, who you speak of, and I'm not no gatekeeper. I'm snitching on niggas forever. Since y'all don't believe we and us having rights and stuff, I'm snitching on niggas. I don't care if you doing something illegal and somebody comes to me and say, "It's so and so and so here," I'm gonna say, "Yeah." But there's nobody in my house that I know of that is that's their name. So I said no. I said no. I don't know who this person is. I never heard that name before. If I did, I would have told you. But I do not know who this person is. I know people gonna be like, "Why you snitching on niggas all for now on?" I'm snitching on you because the result of me not saying anything is me getting my ass beat. I'm back. Back to what I was saying about the BS that was going on with the election season. So, like I said, I don't know nobody of their names. I don't think somebody like that is here or anything like that. But the thing I don't like about it is the harassing me to go vote. Damn if you do, damn if you don't, right? Ugh. Harass me to not go vote, to go vote. And I'm saying this as a 34-year-old woman, they still harass me through email and text messages. I've been getting harassed through text messages a lot lately. We need you to go vote. Who'd you vote for? What'd you go vote for? And another thing that turned me off was the ad that says, they may not know who you vote for, but your family can find out if you have voted or not. That's the only reason why people knew Waka Flocka Flame didn't vote. That's the only reason why people knew Waka Flocka Flame didn't vote. Which that's an invasion of privacy. Okay? Yes, I know people want to believe that you have certain inalienable rights, blah, 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 blah. But the truth of the matter is the Electoral College makes the final decision on who wins the election or not. But the truth of the matter is Trump won both the popular vote and the Electoral College. But did I say this? Let me find out. Was it a neighborhood talk that put this up? Somebody put up something very interesting at the projection of who voted for who. Let me see if I can find it. Was it the Shade Room that posted it? I want to find it so I don't have to find it. Let me exit out of this first. Hold on. They show the statistics, and people were puzzled at the statistics of how did she lose when statistic wise she was winning. And even if they show you my voting record and the voting record said one thing, I ain't gonna lie. When Trump went against Hillary, I voted for an independent party person. I didn't even know who the hell that person was. I don't know. That was stupid, but I didn't like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton, I know for sure I don't like. I don't care for Vice President Harris, but she's qualified for the job. So I can deal with Vice President Harris a little bit more than I can deal with than Hillary Clinton. We not good, Plies. We not good over here asking people they good. We not good. Okay, it was a neighborhood talk that posted it. So let me refresh in that and go back to it. But like I said, the one thing that turned me off was people. And understand this, I understand the history of black people. The video that got me was the lady that said that black people had to pay 20 cents to vote in Mississippi. That bothered me. Because I was like, we had to pay to vote. That what got me. The thing that got me is the lady that said black people had to pay 20 cents, and the commercials dealing with the women who went totally wrong, and they had they couldn't date. That's what got me. Okay, that's what caught me off guard. I was like, okay, what the hell? Anyway, the wildest thing. This is the demographic. As data reveals how different demographics voted this election, and it's broken up into men, women, and racial backgrounds. Everybody voted for Harris, but white men and white women. Okay, y'all still want to believe that white people are the majority of this country? You're greatly mistaken. Looking at that demographic as we speak, once again, how the hell did he win? I know y'all bullying black men who said they wanted Trump in office. Y'all over there bullying them. I don't know why you can't make somebody like someone they don't like. Like them. That's just it. That's it. But my best advice is this to anybody that's running for office: try to not use so many celebrity endorsements, or try to not be validated by so many celebrities. Because I think the other thing that turned me off to Vice President Harris is the Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle was able to be there, but Michelle was almost gonna be there. She almost had Destiny's Child endorsing her. The Lady Gaga, the Cardi B, the Meg Thee Stallion shaking her stinking ass. I have an opinion on Meg Thee Stallion, by the way. I want to talk about Meg Thee Stallion. I have a complete opinion on Meg Thee Stallion right now. Don't like her. That was the thing that kind of turned me off too. When she had Meg Thee Stallion perform, I was really turned off. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like Nara, okay? Don't be mad at me. I like Nara Smith. I know y'all don't like Nara Smith. I like Nara Smith. I don't care. Bite me. Ugh. This is my TikTok. I'm gonna put it right here. I get my opinions on there before I come on here because when I come on here, it takes me too long to express how I feel or whatever. Because I kind of posted already. Um, but the reason why black people harass the youth, older black people, especially those who lived during the civil rights movement, um, they know, especially the black lady that came was on camera and was talking about how um black people had to pay 20 cents to vote. You better kiss my black ass. You ain't making me pay shit to vote. So there's continuous harassment. They harass me. I know, honey, they harass me so bad. They harass me at church. They harass me when as soon as I turned 18, I was harassed. I got mail and I got email. I don't even remember what email I gave everybody to harass me on. I just got emails, mail, people wrangling on the street, some helper at the damn ballot. You better vote for Democrat. I vote what the hell I want to vote. You don't tell me what the hell to vote. The reason they do that is because we were not able to vote like that. We had to pay. We had to know as much as a lawyer had to know. Y'all remember when they were talking about Rosa Parks and Rosa Parks knew enough to be a lawyer, but they would not let her vote for an election? You had to know everything about this country. So anything they give a test to immigrants, to migrants who want to move to America, they had to know certain things about America, which is funny because they showed. I think they did this a long time ago. This was during election season because they always like making points during the election season. They were talking to Americans, and some Americans didn't even know the answer to the question. And the answer to the question was simple, which was who was the first president of the United States? What's the capital of the United States? The capital of the United States. Not this capital of a state. The capital of the country as a whole. Name all 50 states. The average American, some Americans didn't even know the answer to that. I'm like, how you did not know that? This was something they beat your ass with in elementary school. So what were you doing? Picking boogers? Were you picking boogers when they were asking questions like that? But these are questions that you have to answer for black people to vote and for Hispanics to enter the country. They had to answer these type of questions. But some Americans don't even bother to know the answer. We don't have to use guns. We're natural born citizens. We don't have to. We don't have to. I'm not telling y'all who the answer to that question is. You don't know who the first president of the United States is? Hell, you don't know who the first black president is. What the hell? Who the first black president is? Come on, y'all. You don't know who the first black president is? I just told you who he was. Girl. But the main reason I think he was elected, because I think it's easier to pass things with him. Um, because it's easier to do things with a dummy in office. When you have somebody that knows the law front, back, side to side, crisscross, you can't pass certain things. Trump does not know rights. Trumps don't understand rights. Trump Trump does not have a degree in law. So It's easier to pass bills that Trump don't understand because Trump don't understand. Okay. To me, he's showing signs of mental declination. Um, if that's a word, if that's not a word, then I'm in trouble. He's showing signs of that he's mentally, because it's crazy that the Republican Party checks, not Republican probably, but the Democrat Party checks Biden, but don't check Trump. Trump is showing signs of that too, you know. I know y'all hate it, but it's facts. So the truth of the matter is, y'all just voted for JD Vance. Did Jason Lee win councilman? By the way, Jason Lee's a councilman. What? I'm looking at my tablet. Let me fix this. It's a shame some of the things I've seen lately with some people who are parents. It's a shame. Let me fix this real quick. All right. Jason Lee won councilman, if I'm not mistaken, in Cali. Or if Jason Lee can be a councilman, I'm running too. Damn it, hell. Since we don't have to, they even show Elon Musk saying, I'm not Elon Musk, somebody else saying it was a billionaire saying it was pointless to get a degree. Don't tell me that. And yes, I'm going after this. I am going to go. I'm a bounce. With that being said, the best thing for me, and it's crazy because they said the stock market immediately when he got elected, the stock market went better. So are y'all telling me y'all can push your on and off button on the stock market now? That the stock market is going bad just because y'all assumed that it was going to be a black woman in office, and so y'all decided to go bad? Is that what we're trying to say here? Is that the stock market was not going good because of a black woman that was trying to be in office, or that there was a black woman in office? Is that what that was? Because the stock market immediately went green when he was elected. With that being said, I'm going to invest in doing business a little bit more. And since he's in office, that means I can start back working on my LLCs. My LLC, I should and will and is. With that being said, I hope you guys try to have a better day because I am so outy, and I am going to have an outro and an intro video up here next time. Bye.